John Toei, we need to fucking talk.
Yeah. Look, we know
I'm here for that.
Sentai was already on its way out. The ship was headed towards the dock. We didn't have to set the blimp on fire as we were descending.
Yeah.
Jesus goddamn Christ. What the fuck is this franchise doing?
Cue the chaos, I guess.
No, you know what? This is a different episode. We're not even going to do the roll call this episode. We got so much to talk about. We're just going to fucking get into it.
Yep.
This is Radio Sentai Castranger. If you're listening for the first time, good fucking God, why did you pick this episode to start?
Yeah, we're a bunch of people that talk about Kamen Rider.
The franchise whose name is now cursed.
Third thing.
And usually,
sometimes a third thing.
Usually a third thing, but we have decided to forego the feature topic for this episode because holy fucking shit, do we have some things to talk about.
It's also episode 5 something.
We are the Castrangers, though. We are ourselves a Sentai.
I don't know if we mentioned it last week, but after Sentai ends, we'll be one of the only remaining Sentais, kind of.
We could be the Radio Rangers.
Universe Castranger.
There you go. It's episode Sigalef. I like Sigalef.
Sigalef's cool. I like Sigalef.
I didn't even think to look at what episode number we're on, but yeah, it's episode 561 of Castranger.
So episode Sigalef. I always wish Sigalef had like a evolution.
Isn't it Sigilif? Because it's sigil.
It is Sigilef.
I know.
It's so funny because I was thinking I used to pronounce it wrong. How did I pronounce it? And the incorrect prononciation is what we were saying. It is Sigilef.
It's like all my life.
I get it because it also comes from glyph. I get it, but I always thought it was sigil instead of sigil. But who the fuck knows?
Look, at least you didn't spend half your lifetime calling Suicune Suicide.
or me being wrong that everyone was calling
dog.
That like Deli Bird's actual name is supposed to be delivered because it's supposed to be delivered.
I don't know if I'm ready to accept that yet.
No, that blew
I'm
my
pretty
mind.
sure it is pronounced Delibird, but it is a pun on delivered, which is it's the same as with Genesect, which could be read as Genesect because it is a genetic.
The problem
insect,
is deliberate makes too much sense to not be correct. Does it really make more sense for him to be a bird from a deli?
Right?
Is he carrying fucking meat in his tail bag?
Probably.
I feel like I've said this already. I don't know if it was on Castranger. It was probably during one of Raven's ZA streams.
Where were you when you found out that Delibird's tail is a bag? Or its bag is his tail, rather.
Yeah, I like the paradox version of it anyway. It's way cooler.
I forget what it's called, but I like it too.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I forgot.
Iron bag.
I can picture it, but I forget what it's called. Iron
bundle.
Iron bundle.
Yeah, I was gonna say iron package.
Iron bundle.
Iron Valiant is still the best
else.
Paradox Pokemon, and I will not be taking questions on this.
Wait, are you talking about the one that's a combination of
Yes.
the two?
The Laden Gardevoir.
Knights?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best Paradox,
Yeah.
bar none. Fight me.
And it's a freaking robot. Like, in case you couldn't make it cooler, it's just a robot now.
I just wish the shiny was also blue, like both of its base forms are.
I don't know why the shiny's not blue, but on the other hand, for the
because
robot
it's a
ones, they made
robot.
all the shinies like robot-y,
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
like robo
It's
shinies.
just unfortunate. Anyways, we're veering off topic for far too long.
Sorry, we don't want to talk about the topic. We want to talk about Pokemon.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about the episodes, just not the feature topic, but just so people know, we're going to be talking about Gozyuger episode 37, What the Fuck is Left of It, and Zeztz episode 9.
Which Zeztz episode 9 was fucking great.
It was the second half of the recipe arc, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank God, because for a second I thought, 9? Did I watch 9? Yes, I did. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So, if you've somehow been under a rock for the last week, I'm going to do my best to recap what has been posted as facts. We're going to also discuss the rumors that have happened. We're going to have a calm discussion, and then after we've reviewed everything that's been stated, we're going to go around and share our personal thoughts on the situation.
Yeah.
So, the TLDR of it is Maya Imamori, who plays Sumino Gozu Unicorn, has been terminated from the series, from her agency, because allegedly she was caught drinking while underage, because in Japan the legal drinking age is 20 and she is currently 19. Sorry about my phone, I meant to put that on silent. Yeah, so basically she was reportedly caught underage drinking, so her agency has terminated her contract, reported this to Toei, who, in the most breakneck whiplash reaction known to tokusatsu, immediately removed her from the series. I'm talking like the week of the announcement. I don't know how long ago this even happened, but if it happened recently, holy crap, did they react fast. And it kind of shows in how much of a gut job the episode we just watched is.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if there's kind of some stuff that's up in the air about this. I'm even wondering, there has been rumors going around that she didn't even actually drink alcohol. Apparently, some of what's been said is to the tune of she has been working in a bar, which like some fancy, elegant, luxurious bar, which is weirdly in character for her being Sumino. Toei, her agency, found out that she was working there and just assumed, because it is a bar, that she had at some point consumed alcohol and made their decision based on that. That is one of the rumors going around. I don't know if that is confirmed. I don't know if there has been any explicit, proven confirmation that she did in fact consume alcohol. I'm just trying my best to report all sides of the story. But that said, there was a statement made by the actress on her Instagram, and I'm going to read this real quick. This is the way it was translated from her Instagram, Maya Imamori 04. I would like to offer my sincere apologies for the trouble and concern I have caused to so many people due to my thoughtless actions. Drinking alcohol while underage is extremely shameful, both as a member of society and as a human being, and is unacceptable for any reason. I am keenly aware of the gravity of my actions and deeply regret them. I would like to once again apologize to all the fans who have supported me, all those involved, and all the productions and co-stars I have appeared in for the great trouble I have caused. Through this incident, I have reflected on my own immaturity, taken seriously the fact that I betrayed their trust, and will sincerely re-examine my way of life so that this will never happen again. I am truly sorry for this. And that's dated November 8th. So
that was pretty recently.
On one hand, on surface level, this appears to be an admission of guilt. But it could also be the case where she doesn't have the willpower to fight back against this if in fact she did not actually do it. You know what I mean? It might be the case where she didn't do it, but because everything has been so heavily pushed against her, she's just not fighting against the current. She could be.
I honestly think
possible that she was
she
coerced
did.
into owning to it. I don't know. I'm trying to assess all possibilities.
Yeah, that she did do it, and really, the truth of the matter is, as much as like I'm not a fan of drinking at all, like, or drinking culture and everything, the fact that she's 1 year before and like or two, I don't know, yes, and is in the entertainment industry, and I don't even know at this point. It really feels almost like I have heard rumors of crazy stuff, like because she's mixed race, they were trying to pin something on her to get her kicked out, but I don't think they would have cast her in that case, so I don't...
That is kind of another factor at play here. So a while back, there was some sort of scandal about her dating a coworker, I think. And since then, maybe even before that, apparently there has been a lot of cry out against her, not only for what she reportedly did, but just people being racist because she's half Filipina.
Yeah, that... I don't know if this is like a pin something on her so that they can get her fired sort of situation, but on the other hand, she has been known to be kind of capricious and not stable, but like again, like she's also a human being, so it's the entertainment industry there is very strange, and in Asia at large. And I know a lot of this cancellation stuff happens all the time in the idol world, but that's never really reached me because like I've never been like into idol bands or anything unless they're like also magical girls. So seeing it happen in Sentai is not something I expected, but on the other hand, it feels like it should have been something we'd expect to happen at some point.
Yeah, there's a lot of cultural differences at play here, but that doesn't excuse what's happening to this level.
Yeah, I don't know. I think she shouldn't have been like punished this severely for a little thing like this. Like, I feel like it should have just been a little slap on the wrist, like, "Hey, don't do that again. You're gonna get in really fucking big trouble."
The real like thing is just the fact that they've gone so far to basically like censor her existence out of the show.
Like they edited her out of the entire episode, and like when she's on screen in suit, it's like a completely different person voicing her too. It's
Unless they want kids to go into researching why this happened, this is just going to confuse the heck out of everybody.
Wow. And
like kids aren't going to know this. They're just going to be like, why the heck is Gozu Unicorn gone? Yeah. I feel like if they were going to slam her with this, they should have at least waited until the show was over, which again wouldn't have made it okay, but it also would have been way less baffling than this.
And like Lord knows how much, like how far ahead they've been for like of filming this show. Like I don't even, they might even be.
Yeah, didn't you say that the next episode was supposed to be a her focused episode, and it's now going to be lost media because of this?
Yeah, now it's going to be like a Deca Ranger focused episode or something.
Yeah, one of the things on our news story was the preview for the episode that was supposed to be following accidentally leaked. And so it was supposed to be the episode where Sumino got the Ryo Tega Sword super form.
So never seen that.
It was about Sumino reuniting with Oto and apparently quitting being a detective. And that was where we were going to...
her entire character arc conclusion is just gone now.
Correct.
Yeah, so I feel like what they could have at least done was just like finish off her character arc or something like that.
Yes,
nice.
Here's the thing.
Off, and then if you don't want to use it for the rest of the show, by all means.
Yes, because if you can think of meta stuff, stuff related to the actress. But we're talking about Sumino here, and she does not deserve all this happening for someone who is in another dimension portraying her.
Yeah. No.
It has nothing to do with her whatsoever. She shouldn't be punished for it. And that's why it makes me so upset when the whole things happening in this world related to people getting canceled or whatever leads to like characters being murdered or having their arcs destroyed for the fact something that has nothing to do with them whatsoever, just the person who is portraying them.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Mm-hmm. And again, this is going to just confuse the kids so much watching the show.
Yeah. The thing that I would really, really love to know that would sort of put this in more perspective and sort of help point out what the optimal solution would have been is to find out when exactly this all happened, because there's no way that this happened in the last week. There had to have been at least a week, if not more, of like finding out, decisions, editing, just recasting, all of this. It's so abrupt, and the fact that they waited at all to announce that it happened means that they could have waited longer. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I think should have happened and how this should have handled, but
sorry for rambling.
The thing with me is I don't really have what I would consider to be the majority viewpoint on this from a ethical, moral standpoint, because I've never had alcohol in my life. I don't have the same attachment to it that most people do, so I can't exactly go absolutely full one-sided support on this. You know what I mean? Because the problem is I don't like alcohol, I don't consume alcohol, and I don't support people I don't want to go as far as to say I don't support people drinking alcohol. People are free to do what they want as long as they are responsible about it. Now, Sumino consuming alcohol while underage, if it did happen, this is breaking the law. So to say that she should not be punished at all, I think is incorrect. But I will say that I think most of what people are saying is that the punishment is too severe. I'm pretty much on the side of most people where I think the decision should have been to delay this announcement, let her finish out the season, and then go, by the way, this happened, so we will not be using her in the future. And the way we could have handled this in universe is ridiculously simple. We could have had her for some bullshit reason that we could absolutely make up within the writing and the universe and the canon, have her hand over her ring to Oto.
Yep.
We could have had Oto be the new Gozu Unicorn.
She fulfilled her wish of finding her sister, and
and now Oto can be Gozu like that. It's right there.
It's right there.
But on the other hand, again, like you said, I don't know how far ahead they've filmed.
Yeah, the problem with doing anything aside from what they actually did is either they make it known and finish the filming that she would have been involved in, which would have probably made the set and filming process kind of awkward for everyone involved. Or the other option would have been for the agency who discovered this to stay silent about it, have a private conversation with Maya about the decisions being made, and have her agree to a non-disclosure agreement, have her and her agency agree to keep it a closed matter until they have finished filming the series, and then go public about it afterwards where the series is in the can.
Oh yeah, Orbic's a good point, because she was fired from the agency, Toei's technically legally not allowed to use her likeness in any shape or form. So that's probably why they had to edit the episode, because they're like, oh shit, if she got fired, if we air something with her in it, like, we'll get in deep shit.
And that's why I think what they could have done is delayed announcing that this even happened at all.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe in Japan it's different. Maybe just like all this shit has to happen like immediately.
That's the problem. That's where this becomes a cultural issue, where Japan is so strict with their rules for things like this that the lack of flexibility is where problems happen. And I'm not going to say Japan is inherently wrong, because they have their own cultures, their own rules, their own expectations. And let's be fair, she probably signed a contract that warned her against exactly this.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say that everyone involved is fully at fault or fully without fault. There's so many moving parts to this.
Yeah.
It's just really really unfortunate. And it's also, the worst part about this is the timing. This got out literally the week after the just as big news about Sentai as a franchise coming to an end and rebranding. Like, Jesus Christ, it's been a crazy fucking couple of weeks.
And it sucks too, because of all this happening, like, Gozyuger's just like now forever tainted. Because like I really enjoyed this show. Like, it was really good. And now that just like they did this shit, it's just not going to be the same ever again. And now we have to sit here for the next probably 12-ish episodes of just being like, okay, well, how's this going to wrap up without her being here?
Yeah.
So it's a real fucking shame.
I've seen a lot of people saying that they have just decided to check out of Gozyuger and not watch the rest of it because of this, and I do not blame them.
And you know what? I bet you, like, the other Gozyuger cast, like the other Gozyugers are like they're sad about this, but there's like nothing they can do, because it's like, well, it's a job. We still have to keep working. Yeah. So
I'm sure that they personally support her, but publicly can't really be explicit about everything.
Yeah, it's like their agencies are just like, you got work to do. You have to just keep going.
So here's the thing. I think we as Castranger are going to continue watching Gozyuger and continue reporting on it, but I think it's more of a let us watch it so you don't have to kind of thing.
Yeah, like a lot of other people, I won't mention who, but like there's a bunch of people who have kind of stated that like this is a big hit to them personally, and they just kind of want to step away from like tokusatsu in general for like a while, and I completely understand and respect their decision to do that. So
everyone's going to have their own thoughts, their own reactions, and their own decision on what to do going forward, and I don't fault anyone for that.
no.
Aside,
So if you...
except for everyone who's being racist to Maya about this.
Oh yeah, no, fuck you guys. She's wonderful.
If
wonderful
anyone out there listening are any of the people who have thrown hate at Maya Imamori for this situation or because of her race, fuck you and stop listening to my show.
Yeah. Because, like, the young people do stupid shit, and it was a mistake, obviously. She feels really fucking bad about it.
You need to remember how old she is here, too, because it's kind of crazy that she's 19.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not the first time they've cast underage actresses.
Even younger in the industry, yeah.
Yeah. It's just really, really unfortunate. And it sucks.
Yeah, well, we'll like it's a real shame that like her career is basically like done. So
pretty much,
we'll never see her again. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I've seen a lot of people supporting her, also just like giving her messages and stuff, and like sending her like nice warm messages, but also like buying Gozu Unicorn merchandise.
Yeah,
to kind of like support her.
There's also been a lot of really nice fan art.
It's funny. I legitimately want to get something of her because of that. So just as a sort of like, remember this.
Yeah, you can get there's a vinyl figure of her. There's like an movable action.
And even before the role even before she got the role, she was so excited about it.
This is how we save. This is how we salvage
between her.
This is how we salvage the low toy sales. Everyone buy all the Gozu Unicorn merch.
The relationship between her and Gozu Unicorn was a really special one, that it had to be severed like this, and that now Gozu Unicorn's getting shafted because of it is just really upsetting.
Chronicle in our Discord says Gozu Unicorn merch has become a top seller on Amazon Japan recently. That makes sense.
No, that's good.
I saw someone post about, I don't know if this is accurate, but I saw someone on social media post about how they removed her merch off the shelves. I don't know if that actually happened, or maybe it just got bought by people. That is fake? Okay, cool.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Yeah. No, people have just been buying shit. That's good.
Alrighty.
But please also buy Gozu Toronto and Gozu Polar stuff, because they're the best.
Emily, I don't know if you saw, but they're actually making a toy of like Bear Kuma that could actually like spit the out.
They're also making a plushie of him that you can have like right on your shoulder, and I'm incredibly tempted by that because he's really cute. But also it would feel weird because he's Kumade's friend, not mine.
He can be everyone's friend. Yeah.
Until he bills you.
He can be your friend as long as you pay him. That has terrible connotations after I've said that out loud.
It does, but that's okay.
Anyways, Maya Imamori's former agency, fuck you. You suck. Apparently they're only like a 3-year-old agency too, so I'm like, oh, they're probably just being like extremely like, we don't want to fuck this up.
It's unfortunate. It sucks for everyone involved. It's poorly timed, and we are all suffering as a result.
Everything sucks about it. It's sucky.
So, if by some miracle Maya Imamori is listening, I just want you to know that everyone here at Castranger and our community supports you, and we hope you can find a way to get back on your feet.
Yeah, you had one of the funniest fucking jokes in the show where you went to pull out your smartphone and then it was a rotary phone. That was the funniest shit ever.
Oh, the show episode, yeah.
That was so funny. That was so fucking funny. Oh, shit.
All right. Any other thoughts about this fiasco before we move on?
It sucks. And I never thought in my lifetime I'd ever see this happen that would like taint a show, like a tokusatsu show. So now,
this level of scandal I was never expecting.
Yeah, because at least like when we find out shit about like rider actors or something like that, it's like years later.
Years after,
like Super One's actor. Oh, he like stole the belt and stole money from people and stuff, and then he fucked off with their money, and that's like, geez.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So the next news story on my list, again, I'm not sure how confirmed this is. This is all still rumor stuff, but in the wake of the news about Sentai rebranding and relaunching as Universe Hero, apparently now there has also been talk about a new Metal Hero series, which is basically just a Reiwa reboot of Gavan, possibly taking the time slot.
I mean, I wouldn't be against that because I think we've wanted Metal Hero to come back for a long time.
Yeah. According to the rumor mill, auditions have started, the lead role has been chosen, and reportedly it will start airing after Gozyuger finishes.
I mean, I'd be okay with that, honestly. Like, because maybe that's it now. They're just like Sentai's just kind of run its course because they're just like, oh, maybe they've like run out of ideas to do it with it and stuff like that. So now they're just like, well, Metal Hero hasn't been around in a long time. Let's fucking revive that franchise.
It was stated that Sentai may continue its production via streaming services or on another network.
That's also, I feel like, what they're doing. They're also trying to do the same thing Rider's doing, where it's just like branch out to like a wider audience and make it available.
I mean, yes, that feels like a key factor in this whole shift and rebrand.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it had to stop airing on TVASI alongside Rider, because Zeztz still airs on TVASI.
Maybe that means Lady Battle Cop can make a return.
I would like to see Lady Battle Cop.
I would also love to see Lady Battle Cop come back.
I mean, I'm not against
have a break from like having like another Toku show. That'd be weird.
No, you know what we
so
need?
We'd be talking about Rider, something else, and a third thing that is undefined.
And you know what we fill the gap with? Fucking Garo.
Oh.
Or that.
Sorry, I was shut down.
Or honestly, just like freaking like let's watch like old Metal Hero shows. Let's watch like Yvonne, Charivan Scheider.
Speaking of Garo, literally today I finished Makai no Hana, the 4th series. It was pretty good. I liked it better than Yami o Terasmono, but not as good as the original or Makai Senki. The 2nd season is still the best.
Makai Senki.
Oh my god, I need to make that. I mean, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch because Lion Senki and then the Garo armors use wolves.
Right.
Yeah, so this may be happening. I mean, even if it doesn't happen the way the rumors are stating, if Metal Hero comes back in any capacity, I'm on board.
Yeah, no, I'm also on board because like I always felt like Metal Hero was like the Toku franchise I should have gotten into like years ago because like it fits all of my fucking aesthetics.
I was gonna say Metal Hero aesthetics are absolutely your jam.
Yeah, no, it's like Wind Spectre, like Gavon, all that shit. Like they look so fucking cool.
Yeah.
So yay, Q-Ranger Civil War may have possibly not killed the Metal Hero franchise.
Hooray!
Hey,
Space Squad lives.
The Undertale alphabet.
Okay, this was made by AI, and just go through it procedurally, and wait till you I will say nothing.
It's not even in alphabetical order.
And Sans is on there twice. Onion.
I'm waiting.
I remember the Undertale character.
I was
Onion.
like, where is Sans twice? And then I looked at the fucking blob dog. Why is Toko Fukawa there? Why are there Danganronpa characters?
And then the other kid is just called Young Pirate.
Why are there 4 separate Danganronpa characters on it?
I don't know.
And then just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Why isn't Onion Steven Universe Onion?
Just like randomly just correctly stylized Danganronpa character.
And Frisk is called King for some reason.
I like Young Pirate.
Yeah. Anyway,
okay, no, I had to put that in just because I needed to see a reaction to the realization of the Danganronpas there.
I like noticed them each one by one.
Ascor looks so happy in the picture.
Yeah, that's before the divorce.
Look at that human nose on Ascor.
Alright, anyways.
Sorry about that.
So this actually happened a couple of weeks ago, but the news article didn't pop up in my feed till this last week. Kotaro Kaji, a suit actor for Zeztz, who was also the suit actor for Kamen Rider Valen, apparently got injured while filming.
Yeah,
shoot.
he fell like 2 meters and he cracked his head. So
Yeah, diagnosed with a skull fracture after falling 2 meters while rehearsing a scene. Currently hospitalized for treatment. Expected to remain hospitalized for about 2 weeks, and this injury happened November 6th.
Yeah, you know what? I like it's a real shame this happened to this guy because like if I remember Valen's debut, which I do very well, like this suit actor was not afraid to do some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of really stunt heavy Valen fighting.
I will always call Valen the rider king of drop kicks. This guy loved to fucking drop kick.
The chocolate drop kick.
Yeah, the chalk kick. I don't know.
So filming was suspended. They're working with the staff and affiliated companies to understand the accident and investigate the cause. Toei's reviewing their safety management system and filming procedures. They have expressed condolences to Kaji and apologized to the parties involved and the viewers for concern caused. Yeah. So,
I hope he's going to be okay, and I hope he can go back to suit acting.
Yeah, we wish him safe recovery. Oh, apparently he was not only Valen, but he was also Doomgeets.
You mean Doomsgeets?
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite Geets.
Speedy recovery to you, Mr. Kotaro Kaji.
Yes, please.
All right. So yeah, you mentioned that Barakuma shoulder mascot that did come up on my newsfeed, and it's $93.
God, so cute. It's so cute though.
How many dollars?
93 American.
Well, you said he would bill me.
Yeah, but also it's the stupid Tokollectibles price. So.
Yeah. But so it looks like it has this little like wraparound strap under it that you like curl around like the strap of a shoulder bag or whatever, just to attach them to your shoulder. So that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's releasing February of next year.
Kuma.
Wrap it around your backpack strap or arm to keep Barakuma by your side. Cute. This is well timed too, considering this was a Barakuma episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next, Bandai Tamashii Nations posted official images of the a figure of Kamen Rider 01. I guess the brand is called Metal Build.
Yeah. Wait. So. Can they please make Metal Build make Kamen Rider Metal Build?
I knew you were ramping to that. That feels so obvious.
My favorite Kamen Rider suit of all time.
Yeah, let's get Metal Build, Kamen Rider Metal Build.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Metal Build, Metal Build. I want it. It's high quality.
Yeah. So it combines the technology of Shogoken with design arrangement, limiting the use of alloy. The know-how of Shogoken is utilized throughout with design arrangements that deliberately expose the metal, shaping arrangements for mobility, and a design that gives a sense of weight. I will say,
I like it.
This looks fucking rad.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Man, I miss 01.
I like it gives like the figure like effect parts and shit. That's really cool.
Okay, so anyone who knows Digimon, you know when Digimon get like X antibody forms? This looks like 01X antibody.
You're not wrong.
It's very cool.
I can see that.
The effect parts coming off of it are very, very cool. Especially on the rider kick, the like circle blasting out behind him.
I feel like if this is the first time they've done a Kamen Rider figure, I feel like 01 is a really good start.
Oh, Seven in the chat has a good point. This is what Realizing Hopper should have looked like.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You are very correct.
I still say that for Realizing Hopper, it should have had blue eyes instead of red eyes.
Correct.
Fuck, I hate Realizing Hopper so much. It's so lazy.
It's in a long line of super base forms with minimal design change.
No,
if
bullshit.
Yeah. The item is 210 millimeters tall, comes with the attached caliber, effect parts, interchangeable hands, joint set, dedicated stand.
Oh, look at the price. That's like $350.
Oh my god, that wheeze!
I mean, you know what? I think it is supposed to be an all metal figure too.
33,000 yen for a figure?
But it's metal. It's
Is
like
it actual metal?
Yeah, it's die-cast metal.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
That's why it's called metal build.
I guess.
Yeah, that's why it's called metal.
Oh, apparently that
Because you
effect,
build it out of metal.
that like circle effect behind him is based on Satellite there. Or Zaya.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Releasing May of next year.
Holy shit.
Figures designed by Plexus Takaro Yamashita, who is the 01 designer, giving him his own unique interpretation. Numerous mechanisms designed based on the hero's physique, die cast for various parts such as the joints, metallic paintwork, other materials, sense of authenticity.
Okay, well that's cool. So it was designed with the help of the original creator of the suit.
Yeah. So if you really, really, really like 01 Rising Hopper, this figure is for you.
Rising Hopper!
Yeah.
Something is rising and it's not rising, Hopper.
Something's rising and it's the price!
Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. Something's rising, it's the price of these figures.
Alright, very cool. Next.
Yep.
In 6th Ranger actor news, Naoki Kunishima, aka Zuo the World, my still favorite 6th Ranger ever, announced his marriage.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
Good for him.
So, in a tweet on November 12th,
a non-showbiz girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
he announced that he
Well, that
married
means someone outside the industry.
Oh, and he's a father too. That's awesome.
Yeah. He announced that he married a non-showbiz girl, has been blessed with a child, apologized for the sudden announcement. Although he is inexperienced, he will continue to put more effort and not forget the gratitude to those who have supported him on a daily basis and to all the people who have helped him. Would appreciate continued support.
It sounds like he's saying, like, yeah, I'm inexperienced as a husband and a father.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because he's never been either of those things.
So
I guess you could say he's going
He
to.
is experienced at drawing with his butt.
I guess he's going to put on sunglasses, Zuo her world.
Damn.
No.
Remember when he lifted an entire building out of the ground with a
Fucking
fishing
parking
pole?
garage.
He was my first favorite ranger.
Oh yeah, like just I remember we talked about him the first time we like saw who he was, and we're just like, it's Emily.
No, except he's so much cooler than me.
You're cool.
But no, I feel him.
You are
I
also
feel
cool
him.
and a great artist, and yeah.
Wah! No, Gwah!
Fa!
No, that was me doing an impression of the Mini-Kin from Little Nightmares 3. I don't know why, but that's become one of my. Now I know they're called vocal stems, but it's been Gwah! And yay, pellets.
Mine lately has been whenever I enter a voice chat, I just go blorb.
Blorb,
I don't know.
why?
I don't know.
So you don't know where Blorb came from?
It came from the deep, shadowy recesses of my brain.
That's interesting that it's not like from anything.
If it is, I don't
I like
remember what
it.
it is.
I like Blorb.
But
Let me see,
mine's just still from that video of just the guy like in Japan just biking down a fucking tunnel and just going sex. It's the funniest thing ever. Yeah, it's so good. I love it. Anyways, good for you, Misao.
Yeah. All right, very cool. Next, Gar put this on the news, so I guess he wants us to talk about it.
Yeah, I'll take it from here. So the SH Figure Arts Ultraman Nexus is finally here. So Nexus is getting his own figure arts. So Ichi, if you wanted an Ultraman that doesn't look like every fucking other Ultraman, this is the one for you.
I would pick this one out of a lineup, but he also looks like he stole the helmet of fucking Shar Aznable.
So no joke, Ultraman Nexus is known for like having the most users of the power set. Like,
oh, fun.
So many fucking people use Ultraman Nexus as a power set.
So he's the Fies or Ixa of the Ultra series.
Also, technically, he's the unofficial Canadian Ultraman because there was an
What?
episode of Ultraman X where one of the main characters turned into Ultraman Nexus, flew to Canada to fight a kaiju that was threatening her family. It was very weird, but super cool.
Ultramanida.
Yeah, so Ultraman Nexus
Yes,
fought a
Ultramanida.
kaiju in Canada. It happened, folks.
Yes, HE Ultramanida.
Yeah, CG Ultraman. Yeah.
That's nice. Go back to your corner.
But yeah, so his basically his show, like, it was like too dark. No, I don't mean like I just mean like the show was like way too serious.
It was
and
terribly
like, people
lit.
didn't like it, so it didn't do well because like it just everyone was like, this is like too dark.
Oh, so this is the one who would go, not me, I got canceled.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, like honestly, like especially seeing this figure art, like Nexus is fucking sick looking. It's a great design. It's got like a samurai motif to him. So
Is that what they're going for? I was thinking like gladiator helmet.
yeah, no, the helmet's kind of like a samurai
Then
motif.
the Ultraman's
so.
heads all kind of look gladiatory.
Yeah, that's also the thing is like it was like a really dark Ultraman show that was like aired in the morning, and then it got like I think it got a time slot of like 2 a.m. or something like that. Like
Christ.
they switched this time slot, and then no one was watching it, and then they just canned it because it was like, okay, nobody cares. So poor Nexus.
Rip.
Yeah, you don't see much of him anymore.
So 8,800 yen, April, like next year release.
Very cool. Honestly, I'm glad all the Ultramen are getting their figure art.
Apparently, this is Ultraman, Nexus, and fans. I guess that's the form name.
Yeah, I guess that's because he has like several forms, and this is like his main form.
Cool.
I did not know it was called Nexus and Fans.
Sign up for his and fans.
God damn it.
Oh, this is blank form?
Shit.
Fun. All right. Yeah, that's the news.
Oh, you didn't like show off any of the figure arts from like the Tamashi Nation event?
I have not received a post compiling all of those images, and that's a fucking lot of them.
Damn it, where's Decker when you need him? It's okay.
Yeah, a fucking shit ton of new figure arts got shown off, and there's so much that I want to have a dedicated article.
I will say one of them though is a figure arts of Zero, and I'm very fucking excited for that.
Yeah, you're gonna buy 2 of them so you can have him ride himself.
Yes, exactly. You can have him ride himself in bike mode.
It's not creepy, we swear.
No, dude, I love Zero so much. He's so cool.
All right. Well, in solidarity with Maya Imamori, we're gonna talk about Gozyuger first and get this fucking gut chop shop shit show out of the way.
Okie dokie, cute. Engage, I guess. My God, like, what the fuck? They shot her completely out.
I don't know if they were already planning on changing the opening video sequence, but Jesus Christ, did they got
Like,
the opening?
They butchered the opening. Like the opening was so good, and then the way they edited her out was just they just put clips in from the show of different characters.
Not even just that, but they populated the new sections of this with parts from this episode.
Yeah.
It was a pretty, I'm guessing it was a rush job, but I feel
Absolutely.
like you could have done a better job.
Probably.
That's not a slight on you whatsoever. That's just I think you could have done like in a day a better job than this.
I appreciate it,
But,
and
like,
I probably think I could.
It's ridiculous. So this episode was mainly focused on like they debuted a new general, and her name, I forgot her fucking name.
Ribbon
already.
the Destructive.
Ribbon.
Hakai no Ribbon.
And I kind of love her actually.
Yeah, she's cute. She's like obsessed with like lovely things. and
She puts
so, like,
markers, ribbons on things that are lovely, and does not give them to things that aren't lovely. And I was waiting for those to do something bad, but they never did. So
Tekajune's like, oh, Bouquet, this is your little sister, and then like she, like you think she's gonna be like jealous of her being a thing, but no, she instantly just goes, oh my god, I've always wanted a little sister. It's the greatest thing ever.
I like that she's
which
not
is a thing you've
strictly
never mentioned
humanoid,
before,
too.
but okay.
Even though apparently she was supposed to be.
Every like, at least I like to think that every like girls always want to have like a little sister or something like that.
That's
so like an only
sexist.
child. I mean, I've always wanted to have a little brother or sister, but like I don't because I was the youngest in my family.
Okay, so yeah, Ribbon is annoying. I'm sorry, I don't like her. She feels like a parody of her own archetype. Just like, I love cute things. You're cute and you're not cute. You need to go away. I only like
I think
cute
she's
things.
supposed to be a parody of that.
Yeah, she's definitely supposed to be a parody of like every like.
Isn't the joke that she's not cute? But like, I think she is.
I mean,
but I like weird monsters, so
I do think she's not cute, but I think this is hilarious because it is a monster created to be cute by AI.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
And I like Tegajun still going through like an existential crisis.
Tegajun just makes a Danganronpa character.
I mean, June, after creating Ribbon, says that she tried to make her humanoid like Bouquet, but apparently
it didn't
failed.
Work, yeah.
So does this
because she's fucking AI generated. That's why.
That's part of it, but this also makes me wonder if June is like dying or something.
No, like I said, she's going through some kind of existential crisis because like she's like something's happening to me, like something's changing, and I'm like, uh-oh.
If they pull some Kingdom Hearts shit where she grows her own heart and becomes a real queen, or whatever the fuck, that is just another nail in the coffin. I think
that's what I'm hoping happens. Actually,
I think she's just going to become a good guy.
I don't know.
This very much feels like a season where it ends with everybody on the same side. I'm not gonna lie.
So this is weird.
Just before we move on, I just want to say I don't know how I feel about what they're doing with June, and now I don't want to put forth the effort to even consider what's going to happen and how much I care about it all, given the whole pair of announcements about the franchise.
Yeah, no, I know. It's really hard to just like, we have 12 episodes of this show left, and we're just, after everything that's happened, you're just like, why are we still doing this? Why are we watching this still?
It feels like we're just going to be running on fumes for the rest of this show.
Is this all this rest of the series is going to be? It's just like, if they finished filming the rest of this show, is it just going to be, just Sumino's never going to be fucking in it, except for when she's fighting?
Yeah,
that's it.
We have to like really start to consider like what is going to happen to her in universe. Because they can't have her on screen, obviously, so what's going to happen to the Unicorn Power set?
Do you think they're gonna do reshoots? Huh? Yeah. I mean, the show isn't over until like March. So
this is where what I mentioned earlier could happen, where they just have Oto come in and go, "Oh, I'm Gozu Unicorn now."
That's definitely possible. Like they're probably going through like super big crunch time right now, just like refilming shit and just like putting shit together. So we're gonna see. So yeah, it's interesting now. Gozyuger's gonna be technically like there's gonna be a lot of lost media for this show.
Oh yeah,
so,
I wonder how much of it will eventually come out of the woodwork.
We'll see.
At bare minimum, we saw the preview of what was supposed to be the next episode, which we talked about earlier about her getting her super form.
Yeah, but yeah. So the main focus of this episode basically was Mashiro loses his coat, gets his coat stolen.
Yeah,
and he's like really upset about it. Like so
it just blows off. It isn't even stolen originally. It's just blown off in the wind, and then Riven takes it.
But like, he got like wasted off of honey or something.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, is that a trope that I missed that he had? I mean, it's a bear joke, but like.
He gets like drunk on honey, it looks like. I will say him being drunk and woozy in the base was actually kind of a fun scene.
No, but then you kept hearing this sound, which it just sounded like honey like trickling out of like a bottle. It was very uncomfortable. I did not like that sound.
I think the implication was that he had eaten a lot of honey and it was making him feel like he was drunk, because obviously this is a show for kids and he can't be actually drunk.
Bottles showing up, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of empty honey balls. But yeah, you can tell that like they're in the cafe and just like obviously Sumino's supposed to be there, but like
They cut around her.
Cut it off at Kinjiro.
Yeah.
Cause she's supposed to be like always beside him, and then like she's not. Because like there's a scene where like they're trying on clothes and stuff, and obviously Sumino was supposed to have like a scene where like she's like commentating on someone trying on clothes, and she tried on clothes too, but they just cut that completely out.
And the weird thing about this is I don't believe this is the first time where Sumino's just not been in an episode and no one says anything about it.
Yeah, they like it's just like they cut out anything that like any character mentioning her, anything with her, like in the scene. Like they even like there's even a shot later where like you see where like they're standing in the line and you see where she's supposed to be, but they just edited Mashiro in front of the spot where she's supposed to be standing, and it's so obvious. And I was pissed. I was like, you motherfuckers.
I remember seeing the first couple of days, like after the episode aired, there was a screenshot shared where they were all standing on the stage in their like black robes before they revealed their outfits underneath. There was a shot where the four of them were standing there and there was a clear gap between them where Sumino was supposed to be. But the version of the episode that Gar put in the folder for me to watch, they just cut that shot out of the episode. There was no group shot of them all standing together.
No.
So yeah, this was.
I just still cannot believe that this is how they're handling this.
Yeah, and so like Horror's working at like a clothes store, and like so we meet the no one who's like the fashion no one. So like he like decides like what everyone should wear.
JoJo ass motherfucker.
Yeah, no, he very much looked like a JoJo stan.
Yeah, why does he have a fish for an eye?
I have no earthly idea.
It's got to be like a clothes reference.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it was some kind of pun that I don't get.
Fishin'?
Fashion, fishin'?
Fishin'?
Yeah, fishin', fashion.
I love the like extra hands sticking out from the front of it, like made look like it was like, you know what I mean?
So I like to think it's funny. So like he like sucks the clothes off of these like bunch of people, and so like obviously if this wasn't a kid's show they'd be like fully in their underwear or naked or something, but like they can't because it's a kid's show, so they just put them
instead they
in,
give
like,
them
black clothes.
Instead they give them the black undersuits from the Power Rangers Dino Charge morphing sequences.
Oh my god, wow, that is a deep cut, but you're not wrong.
They're still like posing as if like, oh no, I'm not wearing any clothes.
I'm naked.
I'm naked.
I can't be seen wearing black clothes.
It's like when they censor anime in China and just put like bodysuits on everything.
And so like Horror like feels bad, so he's like, oh, you guys just like grab whatever you want and like just like put those on, and then like they literally can't put on because it's like I think they just like have to put on clothes that like the no one approves of them wearing.
No. It was just like he removed the ability for them to wear fashion, so clothes were like magnetically repelled from them.
Yeah, that's what that looks like. That's right on. And then like some guy like talks shit to Horu, and Horu's just like whatever fucking whatever, man. He turns around, it's his boss.
So yeah, immediately fired.
Yeah, so then he gets fired again. Yeah,
and then Horu gets fired as usual. Thank you, Vegas.
But what was interesting while Mashiro was drunk is apparently we found out in this episode that jacket that he had, his robe, was apparently part of his prize for winning the previous ring war. I didn't know there were fucking prizes involved.
What is that? Is that like a poop person?
That's supposed to be like what they're wearing, like the black suits.
It looks like a Zelda character, like probably from like one of the Tingle games. That's what it reminds me of.
I can see that.
Styla from Triforce Heroes. Okay.
I don't know if it was ever mentioned before, but in this episode, they also talked a little bit about how Mashiro was the one who like gave life to Bear Kuma, and he did so because he was lonely.
Aw.
It was interesting to see a bit of vulnerability from Mashiro this episode.
Well, yeah, because now that you think about it, he probably lost like his entire team of Gozyugers.
If he even had one.
I don't know. Was it like 10,000 years?
Something like that. But yeah, I like to think he had a whole team of Gozyugers with him. Actually, no, he wouldn't have because he was also gung ho about like, oh, we have to all fight each other for the rings.
And he was like, I'm the number one. Fuck everyone else.
Yeah, so I think the Gozyugers themselves, like the Kuro ones, are like the first ones who are like, oh no, we're not fighting each other. We're a team.
And they're like teaching him the value of teamwork and friendship and blah blah blah.
Friendship and stuff. Yeah. But
Barakuma
yeah, so like.
everyone.
So Barakuma, he like tries to go and get the jacket back, but then he only gets like a little piece, and like,
which means now the jacket's ruined. So thanks.
So Mashiro just goes like, he's like, wow, you know what? I don't care about the jacket. I care about you because you're my friends, and like we're gonna do stuff together.
He like rips off a tiny little bit of the jacket, and then they make a new one that's really cute. And I wonder how long it is until Premium Bandai.
Absolutely.
It was pretty cute, and then like later on they show Barakuma was like, I made my own little jacket. I'm like, oh, I was like, that's cute.
Premium Bandai.
You know, him running in with the with running, I guess floating in with the jacket.
And
his
then
little jacket on his little body.
And then he henshins into what I like to refer to as Goju polar friendship form.
Yeah. But no, it was cool, and then I like the jacket and stuff like that, and then like honestly after like he debuts his jacket, just like the kind of like until the end of the episode, like the rest of the episode for me is kind of a blur because I was just like too angry at like everything non-Sumino that was happening.
Yeah, I like that he had it on during the roll call though. That was a fun bit.
Yeah, so then we get a shot of like. We see Gozu Unicorn. She's there. She's fighting. She's doing stuff, and then she makes like a comment about something like that happens like on a wall, and apparently they also like dubbed her over with a different fucking actor.
Yeah, she's been her in-suit voice actress is a different actress now.
Yeah, I'm like, you fuckheads.
I believe I saw someone mention that it was the person who voiced Machine Carey from Kira Major.
Okay. But yeah, no, Eitaro said it right. Like it was a blur. Just like literally after like Mashiro shows off his new jacket, I just like don't remember anything that happened until like the very end with Gudabang. So,
the series decided to remember that the Orca booster existed, so we got to see Tegasort Akatsuki again.
That's still a cool mech in my opinion.
It's pretty cool. And then like Ribbon jumps into an Aizer and like steals the fucking sword and waves it around at him. Oh, yeah, Ayaka Maikawa, that's the actress's name.
Oh yeah, also what I noticed when they were showing the preview, like from the like last week's episode where they did like the five like all five Gozu like Gozu like Tegaswords together. Yeah. When they're doing the Hisots, you can clearly tell they edited Sumino's voice out of the fucking call out.
Yeah.
Because all you hear is the males, and I'm like, so angry.
I know.
So pissed.
And then like the fight against the no one's still going on, and then it like apparently there was a fucking hole in its hat that it like grabs and throws like fucking Kung Lao, and then it splits into fucking Yu-Gi-Oh magical hats. That was crazy.
Yep.
And then he does like a unique Polar does a unique like Hisatsu, which he calls Final Link Outfit, which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ribbon gets bored of the jacket, drops it, and Bouquet returns it to him to pay him back for their little outing.
Yeah, and then we get a cut to like Mashiro with Barakuma, and he's wearing like his old jacket again, and I'm just like, oh, he got over the fucking new jacket like pretty fast, and then he's like,
we got to return to the status quo, whatever ways we can.
That's literally what I wrote. I wrote, so he gets the jacket back, so the status quo returns, but then Bouquet apparently gave it back to him as sort of like a. Now we're even.
Yeah, because like all the stuff when he helped her.
What I'm wondering though is, are they gonna have the part ripped off that Barakuma ripped earlier, or are they just magically fixing it off screen?
Oh, probably magically fixing it off screen. But then Mashiro say, "Oh, like I'm happy to have my old jacket back, but I think I like the new one even more because of like its meaning." And then,
but then the Zord is there, and he's like, "I'm not included," but then he's like, "He's in the inside."
Yeah,
that was the funniest shit.
It was adorable. Like I keep forgetting that like Gudabang, he's like very sensitive. So he's like, yeah, you just fucking forgot about me. He's like, no, man, I put you on the inside of the jacket because there's not enough room outside. And he's like, he's like, we'll always be a team. And he's like, oh my god, I fucking love you guys. I'm gonna fight with you for the rest of my fucking life.
Okay, as funny and cute as that bit was, what the fuck do you mean there wasn't room for him on the outside?
Yeah,
There
there
was
was so
plenty
much
of
room on the
room.
outside.
Well, no, because it had a theme to it. Because it was like
Yeah,
him
the
and
theme of being
Bearkuma.
friends with your fucking equipment. What possible justification is there? There is
I
none.
don't-
He absolutely could have had Gudabon on the back of the jacket.
I feel like he did forget about him, and then he's like, "Oh shit!" He just put him in the.
I
side.
get that they did it for the sake of this bit exactly, but like in universe, there's no way Kumade wouldn't have put him there with Bearkuma.
The show itself forgot him. Yeah, that's true.
I will
Jerry.
say it was kind of hilarious watching Gudabon just like pop out of the fucking water like Godzilla and then just like bash the bridge. I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't straight up destroyed.
Oh, I want to see him go to Tegasort again and just be like, "Fuck you, Dad."
Dad, Mashiro didn't put me on his jacket.
Are you still bugging me? Fuck off. I hate you, Dad.
Get out of my cave. You are not my
I'm trying-
son.
I'm trying to be a hand here. Well,
Oh
that
my
was the
God.
last time it happened. Last time he had interaction with them, like Tegasort was just a fucking hand.
Yeah.
He's like, "What do you want, son?" "Oh, I hate you." He's like, "Yeah, well."
So Gudabon is apparently capable of crying real liquid tears, which then rain down on Mashiro's head like a waterfall.
That was fucking funny.
I'm surprised they didn't take that a step further and make the tears like freezing cold.
Bearkuma's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
There's my shower for the week.
Yeah, for real. And so we would talk about the next episode preview, but we can't because they didn't show
it
one.
out.
'cause
They
couldn't
removed-
fuck it out.
They removed the episode preview to instead give us a one-sentence announcement of Maya Imamori has been fired and removed from the show. Bye! Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah. There's your answer, kids.
Holy fucking shit. So yeah, next episode was supposed to be the one where Sumino met back up with Oto and got her super form, but I guess we're not doing that!
Nope. It's forever lost to time.
But I will say something I am excited for is apparently the next episode they're airing is going to be focusing on Kuon, and we're going to see Universe Deca Red, who is apparently being played by the original Garo actor. What?
That's pretty fucking cool.
Motherfucking Saejima Koga is in my Sentai now!
Yeah, I know. This was good timing for you to like start watching Garo.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like if you hadn't watched Garo, we would have like seen this. You would be like, "Oh, that's cool."
Well, yeah, because before I started seriously watching Garo, I literally only watched the first episode of the first series, so I still would have
Yeah, so you-
recognized them, but I wouldn't have been as
Yeah, you
hyped.
would've recognized- yeah, exactly. But you know what? I hate myself because like I love Decorator. It's one of my favorite Sentai's, and I never once was like, "Oh yeah, we never did get a Decorator."
Where's my bonbon?
Oh, where's my freaking Deca Pink? I love my Deca Pink. But anyways, that's cool. And apparently he goes Deca Red Premium, so I'm fucking super psyched for that because it's like my favorite Decorator form. It's sick.
So hard to say what's gonna happen in show with
Premiere, my
Gozu
bad.
Unicorn going forward. If they're gonna be doing anything at all, or if we're just going to be ignoring her existence as much as humanly possible.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a fun game to like. All right, guys, can you point out where Sumino was supposed to be and she's not? That's a drinking game.
Spot the cuts.
Oh, that's a bad joke. I shouldn't make that.
No, I don't. This is how we deal with trauma. We make jokes.
Mm-hmm.
A terrible thing happened, and we just have to live with it.
Yeah, but anyways, the next 12 episodes are going to be interesting.
Yeah, and this is why, again, I don't fault anyone for choosing to stop watching Gozyuger. You are fully valid in doing so. That's as much as it might not be right to say so. This is more reason to listen to our show because now we can watch it so you don't have to.
I feel like now we're all gonna be like, oh man, sad Super Sentai is gone, but at least it ended on a banger like Boom Boonjer. Man, what a way to Boom Boonjer, what a way to end it.
Ah yes, Gozyuger, the decade of Sentai.
Just, it's weird for them to end on 49 teams though, not 50.
Weird that Gozyuger ended on episode 36.
Yeah, didn't even have a proper ending. Like,
Fire Candle just walked up, shot Horu in the face, and the series ended.
I'm expecting that to, and Horu.
Yeah.
Anyways, Gozyuger's forever tainted, and I'm upset about it because I really enjoyed Gozyuger a lot. Like, this was a really good Sentai.
The Calamity
until
stuff.
This point.
The Calamity stuff that was happening was just getting me like genuinely excited about Gozyuger, and now I just have to muster the effort to even give a fuck enough to watch the episodes at all.
Like, I feel like we should just give our opinions now overall, like up till now, and then we just ignore the last 12 episodes when we talk about our overall thoughts of Gozyuger. Just be like, so up to episode 36, very solid, good characters, suits were really good, blah blah blah. Then when there's the last 12, last 13 episodes,
we just divide our thoughts into the Sumino arc and the Sumi not arc.
Exactly. Yes. Are you assuming no or assuming not?
Wait, those sound the same. All right, let's talk about Zeztz.
I'm on it.
Good morning, Zeztz!
I fucking called it. I said that Nox was his former partner. You were like, oh, it's possible. And I'm like, I fucking called it.
Yeah, I should have been more on board with that.
That's awesome.
If you have to, I mean, Ramsey's Kitchen Nightmares. There's a kitchen and there's a nightmare in it.
No, but like legit, you have to have this guy have some kind of like be relatable to the characters somehow, other main characters.
The reason I didn't get fully on board with the theory of him being Fujimi's long lost predecessor is because Nox seemed so unhuman in his behavior that I was sure he was like some sort of otherworldly character.
See, what I wrote in my notes in all caps is the missing predecessor is Crowboy. I didn't actually know I forgot his name.
Anyways,
So I just wrote Crowboy.
Talking about Nox real quickly. Holy shit, this guy's a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and recovery is part of his like book of things, so he takes it.
No, I love recovery, dude. Like recovery.
No, recovery is like same here. It's my favorite power so far. I love healing powers. I want healing powers. If I get one capsim, I want it to be this one.
Also, he just like both times he's turned into recovery, like his headsheens are just fucking hardcore as shit.
Yeah, and
Actually, I know I said this already, but I love that Zetz's form changes are basically just like changes in his color, like the color of the lights on him for the most part. Because as much as I like bombastic, weird form changes, it's nice to see a rider that kind of just sticks, to the same form that he. Oh God, I have hiccups now. I'm sorry. What? That was supposed to be a jump scare. Okay.
While you're not talking, hold your breath. That usually works for me. But yeah, we understand what you're saying. So you like the form changes just being color changes as opposed to the more detailed, ornate form changes.
on their chest, on his chest, like for his forms, he just have like different patterns on them. So
I will say, like, just about the Esprim forms in general, not just recovery specifically, but the green forms, I think are the best designed Zeztz forms because the detail around the edges of his helmet and his driver are also green.
Yeah, and just the green
so
eyes.
It all looks nice.
Also, his weapon in axe mode is sick.
I do think the axe weapon is kind of dinky. Axes are usually bigger and heavier deals, but I will say I'm looking forward to the scythe mode that Wonder's gonna have.
It reminded me of the kunai gun in axe mode, like the Kabuto had in his master form. But yeah, so like Nem's trying to like revive freaking Baku because Baku's kind of like dead.
So
and you
yeah.
just see like his sister's trying to like resuscitate him in real life.
So yeah, just to expand a little bit on something I mentioned last week. So we did go back and look at the bit where they analyzed the recovery capsum, and we did confirm that yes, recovery isn't the ability to heal itself; it's the ability to heal other things. So Nem realizes this, takes the recovery capsum, pops it in the gun, and shoots him with the healing blast.
Yeah, but I like
which was really cool that she actually went and just did that.
Yeah, but I like the attention to detail. Yeah, no, it is like Crazy Diamond. That's like a stand. That's the part 4 JoJo's main stand where he has the ability to basically heal or fix anything, but he can't fix himself. But yeah, I like the detail that like he like fires the weapon. She fires the weapon. Hang on, just 1 second. I like the detail that she fires the weapon and she gets knocked back so hard because she's not transformed at all, so she would get knocked back from it. And then she gets a cut on her hand from it too. So
yeah, and then he's like, "I owe you, but also never do that again."
Yeah, please don't backseat rider.
Just stay safe.
Backseat rider.
Backseat rider. I love that.
Yeah.
What if it'd be hilarious if she does eventually become a rider, because then it's like a foreshadowing thing.
So now we have like this established thing where like I maybe they established it earlier. I just didn't like pay attention fully, but like so like Baku wakes up in the hospital and he like tries to get up and his sister's just like, no, you still fuck dude, you almost fucking died. And it's like, you fucking helping people again? This is why you're having this nightmare shit. And then she like puts a sign and there's like some nurses and doctors who just go like, do not fucking leave this room.
It's so funny how his sister is like, have you been helping people again? Fucking knock it off.
Yeah, so she sister quarantines him.
Yep.
Well, obviously he's probably talked to her about his like lucid dreaming as like Asian 7.
I don't know that he has. I don't think there's anything saying that he's told her about it.
He even says like in English, like it wasn't doctor's orders but sister's orders, which was interesting.
Yeah.
But I like the bit where when he goes down and starts like healing the other chefs, he does it by like spinning the capsum on their bodies.
Yeah. Again, that's why like he can use the capsums like outside of the driver. So yeah, that's cool. And
then
Fujimi has a habit of just climbing in windows.
Yeah, even though we are like second floor minimum, if not higher.
Hey man, he whatever he needs to do, he gets the job done. So it was the top floor. Jesus Christ. It
just makes me think, this is a little bit of a spoiler for Pokemon ZA, but it just made me think of the bit at the end where the Rust Syndicate dudes make a human ladder and Corbo's at the top. So you climb up his ladder of goons and he just like smiles after you get up to the top, he smiles at you and then yeets himself off the edge.
Oh.
Which is funny. I didn't do it in my playthrough, but I saw in someone else's playthrough that after you do that, you can then jump back off the roof several times. And they're like, what the fuck? And then they make the ladder again so you can climb up them several times. And if you do it enough times, they just stop you from going off again.
Wow.
But I just wanted so bad to see Fujimi just do the thing that Corbo did and just yeet himself out of the window.
Well, like he tried to hide, but then like his sister was like, "Is that a hand?"
Yeah, and then we just cut away from the scene. We fully don't address it.
No. And then so yeah, eventually Baku like tries to escape, so he like goes out the window, starts climbing down the building, and then he hit like it was a really cool like shot. Like I really liked it, and then he kind of just like lets go and has like a Looney Tunes moment.
for some reason, like as that scene was happening, I was like, is the twist he's actually already in the dream world? That can't be right. And then yeah, you legit Looney Tunes his way to the ground, and then hilariously conveniently the chef that is the target of the mission was in the fucking hospital room immediately below him. Yeah,
so we find out that like basically he wants to like leave the restaurant to his apprentices.
Yeah, so the whole deal with the chef and the restaurant is the political conference that they're cooking for. The Nightmare wants to use it to kill the restaurant's reputation by killing the politicians, the diplomats. But Sano, the chef, wants the restaurant to survive. So there's this back and forth about the cops trying to stop the restaurant from catering the conference. So, like, in the dream world, Sano is serving them, and in the real world, the other chefs are serving them. And then, as the nightmare's effects are taking place, just passively, you see the, like, politicians start choking on their food. And this is cutting ahead a little bit, but as Zeztz kills the monster, apparently the poison just goes away, and after they've been sitting there nearly dying from poison sauce, they just go, wow, this food's great!
Yeah, it was weird.
Like what? And yeah, no one helps them, as they are clearly choking and dying on poison sauce!
No, yeah, that was the weird thing where like he defeats the nightmare in time when like they are like choking and like reacting to like the poison from the sauce, and then like I guess like it just like acts as if it never happened, and they're like, wow, that was really good.
And what the weird thing about that fight is Zeztz didn't know that like they were choking and dying at that moment. So if Zeztz had like taken his time fighting the monster even a couple seconds more, we could have had 2 dead diplomats.
Yeah.
Like, sure, everything was wrapped up nicely eventually, but we kind of got there in a haphazard way.
But yeah, just that shot of him tensioning into fucking recovery was just so fucking sick. And I love when it does like that quick shot of like it going to like a black screen for a second and then goes back. Like, it's so cool.
That was a cool cut. It seemed like, I don't know why they did it, but it was cool that they did. But now that now that we know that recovery doesn't recover the user, the fact that he like goes into his civilian form in the middle of this henching process into recovery feels without purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did it last episode. He did it this episode where the smoke kind of came on, and then it slooped back into his civilian form, and then he finished transforming. So now that we know that was not him curing his own poison, it feels weird and unneeded.
I still think it was pretty
cool. I get that what they're doing is each of the different capsum classes, like we have Physicam, Technolom, Esprim, and Paradigm is going to be in the next episode. I get that each of those has their own standby sounds, and so they're expanding on that by having his henshin poses be different for each class of form. But this seems like a really weird branch to go out on for recoveries, for Esprims.
Yeah, but yeah, that was really cool. So like Nox shows up and he's kind of just like you can tell that like on his weapon, he like where the capsum's supposed to go, it's like damaged or something, and he can't so like I noticed that immediately. But yeah, he like hits Zeztz and just sends him fucking flying and like breaks the part of his axe off.
Yeah, the weapon is the Break 'em Buster, apparently, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I think that's what he wants to heal. Maybe he wants to like recover it so that the slot can be used, and when he does, he'll henshin into his rider-like form.
Yeah. And so like Baku's just like, oh fuck this, and he like uses the recovery to like heal the blade on his axe, and then Nox has like a revelation like, that's it, that's the thing I need.
Oh my god, the power that I've been searching for so long was sitting in the gotcha machine in the dream closet.
Who knows? Nox has probably been trying to like find like that fucking base or something. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to find out more about this book that he's got all these symbols in.
Yeah. And so yeah, then he like they defeat the nightmare, and then he like takes the recovery capsule and he like fucks off because he's gonna use it to like probably like heal his weapon.
I love that we're supposed to be all, oh no, he stole the capsule. Meanwhile, he just goes back to the machine and pops out another one.
Yeah, no, like I was like, oh no, he stole my favorite fucking capsule, and I'm like, oh well, he could probably get a new one.
Oh no. Anyways. But I love I will say, as weird as non-combat of a power like recovery seems at first, apparently it also just has the ability to fucking earthbend.
Sure, why not?
He like shoves him in the dirt, and then he like whips a ribbon of the earth at him and folds it over on him, and then there's like this fucking bean struggle of the poison up and down his leg.
Well, it's still a dream, so you're able to do whatever you want in a dream.
Well, sure, but then that means any form can be anything, and the forms don't need to exist at all.
Yeah, it's still cool.
If it's a dream and he can make it do whatever he wants, then there's no reason to not say, "Hey, I have the ultimate capsule. It does whatever the fuck I want." Just go full Cartman mode.
Maybe his lucid dreaming isn't that powerful yet.
The final form will be called Lucid.
But yes,
I can honestly almost imagine that being the final form name.
Lucid Zeztz.
But yes, he did destroy the biological weapon.
Yeah.
I like how he didn't even notice when they were cooking. They didn't even notice the clearly like lime green poison stuff dripping in from nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I think the reason for that is the like restaurant's actual Royale sauce was green, so green sauce being present.
No, but like even it going in there, like you could see it. It's like the infamous.
When he's prepping it in the dream, you can see it's like dripping from like above him, and then it like goes into the
well, that was just the case of man wasn't looking in that direction.
Well, no, it just makes me think of the infamous blood queso from infamous to maybe me and like other people I've talked to. In this movie called Contracted 2, there's a scene in which a character nosebleeds into some queso, and and someone eats it and gets infected with the zombie virus.
That reminds me of there was this one scene in Dispatch, which was the game I just finished this past week. There's a scene, I think it was episode 3, where they just all like go for tacos at 2 a.m. And for some reason, Coupe, being like the angsty, emo, darkness powers assassin, cuts her own hand open and lets the blood drip out onto her taco that she's eating.
Oh my god, she made blood queso on purpose.
Yeah.
Made pork blood tacos.
By the way, Dispatch is fucking amazing and everyone should go play it.
Yeah. No, I've heard it's great. Blood queso being a thing, and like she like take like it's like I guess I can imagine like not looking at queso when you're eating it. Like just dipping a chip and not noticing, but like it looks like she's freaking specifically targeting the blood. Like
it's not how you spell queso. That's the streamer queso.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's right.
Not blood queso the streamer, blood queso the queso with blood in it.
Queso.
No,
I think.
then like I remember when like Lay's came out with a queso chip and I edited the package so it was blood queso.
Queso.
I don't know, but this is the face a person makes after eating blood queso. I'm just gonna post that. I'm like dying here, like I'm gonna fall asleep.
Well, we're almost done.
I know.
I also love that like as the monster's dripping its poison while just like creepering in the vents, Zeztz just like slurps him out of the vent with stream, just like sucks him out like something getting sucked through a vent. Which it was. I thought that was going to be more clever of a statement, but it was a funny bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's the face. Also, they just announced these. Yay!
That reminds me of the bit from Clone High season 1 where Abe's eating the glass and he's just like, "I'll give it some serious thought."
Yeah, there's
takes another bite of the glass.
I remember that. That episode was. I'm shocked at how gory that episode got. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the version of McCready when he's about to he tells the thing to like fuck off before he blows it up with dynamite.
Dog thing.
Yeah, F you too.
Fuck you too.
Yes, it's funny because I don't think I need 2 McCready's because they came out with the one with the Funko Fusion branding before. Remember that? But the dog thing's totally new, and I'm pretty freaking tempted by the dog thing.
That's pretty cool. All
right. Anyways, so next episode is going to be Get Back the National Secret, which is hidden in some art.
The National Secret.
And also, we're going to have the debut of Paradigm Wonder.
Yeah, the shrinking form.
The purple form with the scythe. I'm excited.
We'll call next week's episode The Incredible Shrinking Rider.
We'll see. All right. Well, that is it for this very fucked up episode of Castranger.
Yeah, we were gonna talk about the first 3 episodes of Go Ranger, and I did watch the 3 episodes, and they're actually really, really fun. Go Ranger's an interesting series, but we just were so
the
tainted by all the news that we were like, we don't want to celebrate Sentai right now.
Talking about those was supposed to be our celebration of Sentai, and the franchise does not quite feel worth celebrating currently.
Damn, you're not wrong, Vegas.
Yeah. So that is Castranger for the
most
week.
Popular forms of child to eat.
I hate that's not inaccurate.
I don't like eggs though, so whatever. So I don't eat children.
Do you like any of the other popular forms of child to eat?
I don't know. I do like lamb.
Is that like King? Is that King Menorah?
King
God damn
Menorah. That's good.
That's so stupid. I love it.
Anyways,
Someone has to make that.
I mean, there's the image. All right, we need to wrap this up because I gotta go to the bathroom.
One last question. What's everyone's favorite Skylander? Mine's Prison Break.
Mine's Drobot.
Right?
Man, that's
That
difficult.
song fucking killed me, dude.
Yeah. They have all of the ones from Skylanders Giants on that channel.
I do remember though. I do remember we were playing Skylanders and like we went up to that when you were playing your Skylander. It was going Drillbot.
Yeah, Drobot.
Drillbot.
Drobot.
Well, yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot and Neo Cortex are best Skylanders.
The answer for best Skylander is Bowser.
My Imaginator, that was King Turbo.
Oh, the
Nice.
Imagineers was so fun.
That doesn't count, I know. Maybe Pop Fizz.
The funny thing is, I could launch the Skylanders games on my Ein Thor, my little Android handheld, but the problem is there's no way to read actual Skylander
Ein
figures,
Thor.
I think.
Your Thor? Well, it hurts.
Yeah. Anyone interested in Android emulation, the Ein Thor is fucking awesome and I love it.
Why
Anyway,
is it called that?
because their previous line of product was the Odin.
This is
Okay, cool.
This is Constable Sprinkles. She's one of my new favorite Fortnite skins.
All right, shout
I
out.
like that they could have eaten like a donut cop and they made her a girl. Like, that's not what you would expect.
Oh,
but
you
I
should
like
see all the art I've been fucking retweeting about her. Jesus Christ, people are
I've
sipping on
seen.
skin.
First off, before we get into our closing spiel, I just want to thank Emily for being here for the whole episode.
Yeah, way to
No,
go.
I know. Oh my god, I almost ducked out after Gozyuger and before Zeztz, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna be so like sleep deprived, like high, but it's gonna be funny. So
And also on brand because the show's about dreams.
I feel like if there's ever a moment when you're like trying to like forcibly like trying to keep yourself awake, I just hear like that like theme that plays in My Hero when like everyone's having like a heroic moment.
You say
Like,
run?
Stay awake.
This plays You Say Run.
Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger.
I guess next week we'll actually talk about the first 3 episodes of Go Ranger if we're feeling up to it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not rewatching them again because I already watched them. So
Sure. We'll see how everyone's feeling by next week.
we'll figure out when will the new Precure copyright leak.
You'll have to
Will
let
it
us
be
know.
soon?
that's why we haven't gotten a new Super Sentai trademark yet, because there's not going to be a Super Sentai trademark.
Yeah, but no. As of this week, the past 3 seasons, I believe, had leaked by now. So,
Things are kind of fucky all around right now.
little bit of concern here. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what it is. All right.
And yeah, just take care, everybody. Here are some lizards drinking syrup.
All right.
Yum, yum.
Shout out to our currently active patrons, which include Blaze, Armorhide, Midas the Fool, Vegas Bear, Locke, and whatever. Thank you very much for supporting what we do. As always, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, Discord, merch store, all of our cool shit. Let us know what you thought of these episodes and the terrible fucking chop job in the comments. Let us know what you would like us to talk about in the future. Let us know how you are coping with this terrible loss that Sentai
Like
has
that.
suffered.
So I'm coping with it.
Thank you for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell, and all that cool stuff. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. It's been a really weird week and a weird day.
Yep.
No, take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you all once again, and we will see you next week.
Stay awesome.